Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're going to be looking at the Ball Engineer Marvelight 2. I've had my eye on this watch for a very long time and I finally decided to buy it. This is the white dialed version, as you can see, and I am thoroughly impressed with the couple of weeks I've had this watch. So let's go over it a little bit right now. So Ball, I'm not going to go over the whole history of Ball, but Ball originally started in Cleveland, Ohio. It has since then been, it's a Swiss-made watch now, but it originally started off being made in Cleveland, Ohio. So this is a 40 millimeter diameter watch, lug tip to lug tip. It is 46.5. and thickness is about 13.5. That also includes the date bubble that you can see right here. This is an automatic movement. This is the Ball RR1103, which is based off the ETA 2824 movement. So it is 28,800 beats per hour, and it's hacking and hand winding with 100 meters of water resistance. It has a screw down crown, hand winding, and as you can see, it has that nice date bubble, which works real nice. So no problem seeing that. And the great thing I love about Ball is all their watches have Tritium illumination. So all the hour markers, the hour, second, and minute hand all have these micro gas tubes that have tritium, which, if you're not familiar with tritium, it glows and it doesn't need light to be charged. So you can keep this in a safe for a year and take it out and it'll still be glowing. So that's the beautiful thing about the tritium. The tritium lasts, on paper, it says it lasts for about 25 years, so that's awesome. I would give you a lume shot, however, on my crappy iPhone camera, I have a hard time getting the tritium lume when the lights are off. So with this specific model, the hour markers have white tritium. The 12 o'clock is in blue, as well as the hour, minute, and second hands are in blue. And it just glows really, really well at night. No problem seeing this at night. And it actually kind of, it glows on the wall. So if you put this watch up to the wall at night, it'll glow. It's that strong. So very impressed with the tritium. So let's get a closer look at this watch. Now, this watch is highly polished, so it does leave tons of fingerprint marks. So I'm just gonna wipe it off real quick, but it is a beautiful watch. I think it's great for any occasion, dress watch, sporty watch. It's really good for any occasion. So let's look at the back side, and as you can see, there is a beautiful train logo with Webb C. Ball. He is the guy that founded or started Ball Watch, named after him, obviously. Anti-magnetic. This watch is anti-magnetic to 4,800 amperes per meter and is 5,000 G's shock resistance. So this is a very, very durable watch. It looks dressy, it looks fancy, but it's a very hyper tool. It's a sporty tool watch. That's basically a good way to describe it, but you could wear this, in a dressy occasion, and it's good for casual. You could wear this in the pool. So it's just a great all-around watch, and you can really wear it for any occasion. So this watch is, like I said, 13.5 millimeters thick, and the reason why it's partially so thick is because of the tritium tubes. I don't know if you can see it on this camera, but they do go up a little bit. The tubes rise up, and they are on the hour and minute hands, so they have to elevate the hands up away from each other so they don't get stuck. So that's part of the reason why this watch is kind of on the thicker side. But on wrist, it is very comfortable and it looks great. And with the 46.5 lug tip to lug tip, it is fairly compact. So if you have smaller wrists, this watch does wear fairly well. And there is the RR on the screw down crown. So just a great watch. This isn't the bracelet that it came on. This is one of my Barton bands that I have on it. And with the white dial, you can really wear any kind of strap on this watch and it looks good. You can wear a leather band on this watch, metal bracelet, and any color really, and it's gonna look good. So a very versatile watch. So let me show you the bracelet that it actually came on. This is the bracelet that it came on. It is a 20 millimeter lug, and it does not taper. It's 20 millimeters straight across throughout the entire bracelet. And as you can see, very shiny, highly polished as well. You can see all my fingerprints. I'm not even going to try to clean this off because once I touch it, you'll get the fingerprints right back on it. But again, doesn't bother me. Solid end links with screws. And this has a double deployant clasp, which usually I am not a big fan of, but Ball did a really good job with this one, and it fits very secure when you do have the bracelet on. So I really do like this bracelet. It's just, I don't want to get it all scratched up. So I am gonna keep it off the bracelet for the most part, but it does look really good on its original bracelet. But with a watch that looks so good on pretty much any band you put on it, it's not a big deal. So love this bracelet, but don't want to scratch it up too much right away. So let's see, what else? Did mention it's an automatic movement, 100 meters water resistant, anti-magnetic, just a great all-around watch. Date bubble. The only negatives I can really think of this watch is, besides the highly polished fingerprint magnet of a watch, it would have been nice to have some screw down or some drilled lugs, but that's not a big deal. And other than that, just a great watch, guys. Now, like I said before, there is a Ball Engineer Marvelight 3 that's out, and there's also a limited edition Cares one with a black dial with multicolored tritium illumination, which I thought looked really cool. It's chronometer grade, and it has a higher anti-magnetic rating. And the only reason why I went with the Engineer 2, well, there's two reasons. I got the Engineer 2 because it had the white dial, and the Engineer 3 models did not have a white dial. The other thing, which seems like a small detail, but for me it made a big difference, was on the Ball Engineer 3, they don't put a tritium tube on the seconds hand. And after looking at this model for so long, and looking at the 3, it looked weird. It looked weird that the second hand did not have a tritium tube. It looked naked. I don't know. That's just, it's kind of nitpicking. It's just a very small detail. But for me, it kind of bothered me. So I think the tritium tube on the seconds hand looks really nice. So that's kind of sealed the deal with me. And I said, okay, all right, Ball. I mean, if you're not going to put a little tube on a seconds hand, and, you know, I don't know why they did that, but that was the reason why I got the Engineer 2 instead of the Engineer 3. So I bought this on Noman Watch. It's an online watch store for $13.60 brand new. And I think the Engineer 3 is around the same price, but that's like the cheapest price I think I found if you're looking for a brand new model. So that is my review of the Ball Engineer 2 Marvelight. The only thing I forgot to mention was this is a sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating. Everything else I think I mentioned. Just a beautiful watch overall though, guys. So if you like this video, please hit like and subscribe to my channel. I highly appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And thanks again, guys. I think Ball in general is just a huge underrated watch brand. And for the money you spend, you get so much. It's definitely a great bang per buck. I say that all the time, but with Ball, you're really getting a lot for your money's worth. So thanks for watching, guys, and have a good one.